Good morning, YouTube world, and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you this Tuesday morning on the floor because I've been spending my morning just making anchor charts and doing floor activities. I don't know, that's just reality. So here we are. So today is gonna be another day in the life of a third grade teacher. That's me, hi. If you're new here, my name's Shelly. I am a third grade teacher in Northern California. This is my second year teaching, so I am very much a novice. So if that's you, I'm right there with you. So today, we have a lot going on. I'll show you the anchor charts that I've been working on. We are working on comparing fractions, and today we're starting to do fractions with different denominators. And this kind of segues into equivalent fractions, which is always a really tricky content area for kiddos. But we're gonna power through, and we're gonna do the best that we can, and that's that. So, let me actually just turn my body, that way I can see my schedule, which I haven't changed yet, shh, but it's gonna let me know what I actually have to do. That way I can tell you what we have going on today. So we always start with bell work. I've mentioned this in several vlogs. So today we're just gonna be doing a quick check from our curriculum. And then we're gonna go into our morning meeting. Yesterday we changed jobs. I was thinking about changing seats, but I think I'm gonna wait till next week because I wanna do it on a Monday because I've already started giving team points, wherever they are. And then the kids start to freak out. Like, we already got 30 points, so we're just gonna wait till next week. And then we're gonna start our math block, which I'll show you what we're gonna be doing in a second. And then we are starting a new benchmark reading unit, which goes along with our new science unit, which I'm really excited about. It's all about different biomes and plants and animals and the way that they adapt, which I'm really excited about. This is probably my favorite unit that we do. And I'm so excited because last year, we started with this unit, and I'm glad that we switched it because they're a lot more capable at this time in the year. So it's gonna be really fun. Then they go to recess, and today is Tuesday, which means I don't get a special, I don't get preps today. But since my kiddos don't get PE, I take them out for PE because our district requires us to have a certain amount of PE minutes. They go out to PE, and then we are going to do some center work. I have a lot of small reader books that are all about animals and stuff, so I'm excited to pull out some of those. And then they go to lunch. When we come back from lunch, we're gonna do a read aloud. We're reading Matilda. And then we started opinion writing yesterday, which was really fun. So basically what we did was we just brainstormed. So we made our thinking webs, and they chose if they could have any superpower in the world, what would they have? So our goal is to eventually have them writing 3 to 4 to 5 paragraphs about their superpower. So today we are gonna start breaking down what that's gonna look like, just the structure. And then if we get far enough, they can actually start writing. And then after our writing block, we're gonna start our science block. So if you're new, I work at an IB school. A lot of you asked me what IB is. I'm just gonna put a link down below to the IBO website because I'm still learning and it's really hard for me to sit here and explain it to you. But a big part of IB is inquiry-based learning, which means you don't necessarily give them all the information. You let them kind of navigate different materials and different content areas and try and figure things out, think of questions and things like that. So we are starting, like I mentioned, our science unit today. So we're gonna be doing I don't know why I keep looking over there. It's probably so annoying, I apologize. But we're gonna be looking at different biomes. And so what I did last night was I printed off several different pictures of different biomes, and they're just gonna rotate from group to group to group and just make basic observations. So I'll show you what that looks like when we get there. But after that, we go home. So that's kind of the layout of our day today. If you want to kind of follow us along, if that sounds mildly intriguing to you, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so yesterday for math, we were comparing fractions with similar denominators, and that is not so hard for them to understand because they just look at the numerator, which one's greater, and then we move on from there. That's pretty basic. But today, we are gonna be comparing fractions with different denominators and similar numerators. So it's kind of counterintuitive because now we have to look at the denominator. 6 is bigger, and they always wanna say that that's greater, but today we are working on showing them that that is in fact not true. The smaller denominator is actually a bigger piece. So we're gonna talk about this anchor chart, and then for the inquiry piece, all the students made earlier in the unit fraction bars, which I have a bunch that I'll show you what they look like. They're just fraction strips. A great manipulative if you're teaching fractions. They look like this. So if my kiddos lost theirs, I have extras. But anyway, we're just gonna build together several different comparison sentences to try to show them that the smaller denominator actually is a bigger piece. And this is a super visual part of fractions. So I hope it goes really well. My kiddos last year struggled with this, so we'll see. And then after we practice a lot together, they're gonna be playing a game. They're gonna get a pack of like strips, I don't know what you call this. And then they're gonna get a bunch of greater than or less than gator mouths. They can cut these out and move them around. I like this better, it's a little more tactile, and if there's an error, I can say, oop, check that one again. So they're gonna lay everything out, and then I'm going to walk around and kind of observe and assess as they get their work done. I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna make some examples with pictures first before we go talk about the fraction strips. So it's really frustrating because my smartboard does not work. I've literally tried everything. Like, it will not connect to my computer, so I can't get the little stick to write, which means it's essentially a paperweight. And I'm extremely frustrated because I have to literally just pull butcher paper and like pre-write everything out, which is annoying, but it's life. So if any of you are like Promethean board whizzes and think you know how to fix my problem, shoot me an email and help me. I will love you forever. Okay, so that's pretty much our math block today. And then we are going into reading. So if you guys don't teach benchmark, let me show you what the readers look like. So each unit comes with these little readers, which have different articles and things like this, with notes, with area on the side for notes, which is great. So we can talk about key details and things like that. So this specific reader is awesome. And the first day I give out a reader, I just let the kids like flip through pages for like 5 minutes, and then we talk about things that they noticed, things that are interesting to them. So I give them the sentence frame. On page blank, I noticed blank. And so we have that conversation. We started doing that yesterday, but we're gonna finish doing that today and probably read our first article. This goes hand in hand with our science unit, which is really exciting. So that's our reading block, our whole group reading block, I should say. Because when we come back from recess, we do our ELA centers. I've done a whole video on our centers. That's where I can really target specific needs. Because my class is a wide variety of abilities, that is really the only way that I can run my ELA block, which is okay. And then we aren't going to art, that schedule's from yesterday. And then we're gonna go outside for some PE. And the rest of the day, I will just show you as we go. Does that sound good? Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys down. I'm gonna get just butcher paper examples ready, and then I will pick you back up during our math. Bye! So the kids are about to come in, and I just realized that all the pictures I printed out and that I need for our science block, I left on my couch at home. So I have to run home at lunch to get them, and that's the time I was gonna use to get prepared for our writing block because I don't have a prep today. Real life, this stuff happens, but we power through. Okay, I'll see you later.
It's a bison. Because is there any plants here?
What do you think?
I don't know. Miss Coates, what
Does it look like there are a lot of plants there?
No.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're all made off by the snow.
Maybe. Do you think it would be hard to grow if it was really cold?
No.
You guys, I don't know what happened. I think I like forgot that I was vlogging today because I feel like I never picked up the camera because it was a whirlwind. So it is 4:20. It is the very end of the day. Lunch was crazy because I had to run home. I had like no time to prepare anything, but the day worked out just fine. So for writing, we were doing a really guided opinion writing since we're just starting opinion writing. So basically, let me just show you what I did. Okay, so we are doing, if you had any superpower, what would you want? So this is the brainstorming I did with them yesterday. I said I could fly. We came up with reasons and then details. So then today, I showed them different ways to state their opinion and transition words. But before that, we explained what an introductory paragraph really does. It states your opinion, and then you list the reasons why you believe so. We don't really go into detail about each reason because we're gonna do that in separate paragraphs, but we just list it. So this is what we did together. First, I had them write their statement using any one of these that they liked. So we did not all have the same sentence. I said, my favorite superpower is the ability to fly. They all came up with different sentences, and then we moved on. First, I would choose flying because I could travel for free. So they did the same thing, but they could use first to start, begin with, one reason, and we followed that all the way until we listed all 3 of our reasons. This was incredibly successful. I had a kid after like freak out. He was like, oh my God, I just wrote the best paragraph ever. And it's fun because they're writing about something that they enjoy, right? It's really fun for them. And they like the ability to choose different transitions. And some of them used ones that I didn't have up here, which is totally fine. But we were able to make really good, meaty introduction paragraphs. I can't think, sorry. Which was awesome. So tomorrow we're gonna move to our first body paragraph, going into detail about one of our reasons. So we're gonna continue doing that throughout the week until we have a 5-paragraph essay. Ooh, so exciting. Okay, so that's what we did for writing, and then we transitioned into our first day of science, which I think I mentioned earlier, who knows, but basically each table group was a biome, and they just looked through the cards. I know I got footage of that, and they were having some awesome conversations. So then tomorrow when we reconvene, we're gonna reflect on all of that and make some cool charts together. So the end of the day went really well. Overall, today was awesome. I set up for tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm tired, can you tell? I feel like when I pick up the camera at the end of the day, I look in the viewfinder and I'm like, ah! Like, what happened to you? The end of the day was nutty. I just had some behaviors and whatever. Okay, so I'm going to end this vlog here. I have no idea what I'm gonna watch back when I edit this sucker, but we'll see. If you enjoyed this video, I don't know if I will, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos. Oh, I did want to mention too, if you made it all the way to this point, I got an email saying that I was nominated for some Sparky Shorty, what is it called? A Shorty Award? I guess it's like a YouTube or internet thing. I'll go ahead and leave the link down below if you want to go vote. I truly don't know much about it, but it sounded kind of cool, so I'll leave that down below if you guys want to go vote. I think it's pretty quick and easy. I don't know, I just want to throw that in there because I thought it was pretty neat that I was nominated for something. It's just so crazy. I'm like, I literally just decided to pick up a camera one day and now here we are. Nuts. Okay, now I'm really gonna end the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you're having an amazing year. And we got this. We only have like a few more weeks. It's crazy. Nuts. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.